It's the National Football.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Back to throw, Purdy. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. They get to him for a loss of 4, and it brings up 3rd down on the sack. Here's Purdy. Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. So on 4th down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. Just 21 yards on the punt there. First carry of the game for Chris. The ball's out. McCaffrey lost it. And the Texans scoop it. And they'll stop him at the 1-yard line, but small consolation. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ballgame as they come up 1st and 10. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. $14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter, as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. Here we go with McCaffrey. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. They'll send a receiver in motion left. He'll get it here on the jet sweep. Oh, this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Now Purdy connects with Kittle underneath. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down. Purdy. Open man is Juwan Jennings. And he'll take this from 147-yard line to the other. A gain of 6. Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a third down.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rush is just tee off on your quarterback. It makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. A handoff left, McCaffrey. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. This time they'll throw it. Here's Purdy. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Purdy will set up to throw it here. Trying for Ayuk, but it's intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the Texans are going to take... The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
Purdy looking to throw. He'll get this underneath to McCaffrey. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. He's got his target. That's complete. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. Purdy sets up to throw again. That's caught downfield by Kittle. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. And with the yardage picked up on that last throw, that's going to move him over 4,000 yards passing for the season. And even in today's age of offense, that's a number that's meaningful to quarterbacks. It's not an easy plateau to get to. So we've come upon halftime here in Houston, and it's the home team, the Texans, leading this. All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The 49ers offense and Christian McCaffrey ready to go once more. And he's been a huge factor in the... all season long. His numbers reflect that. Currently leads all NFL running backs in receiving yards. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. By no means certainly are they out of this contest. Two-score game start of the third quarter, but you feel like if they don't get points and then they give up points, then it can become a slippery slope. This feels like an important possession.
Yeah, and that slope becomes even more slick if you come away empty-handed on this drive, because then you give them a chance to extend their lead. You need some kind of points here, even if it's just a field goal. It's what I call one of those calming drives. Try and slow things down a little bit.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. Purdy now to throw. Connects with Kittle underneath. Finding room at midfield. And he's going to get this into enemy territory at the 45. A big play there on the catch and run. And it'll result in a fresh set of downs. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 45-yard line. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Throwing here, Purdy. Buying time to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Danielle Hunter in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Jalen Petrie with a tight coverage for the breakup.
The scoreboard tells a story for him, a little bit bleak, and while it's not quite desperation time yet, it's definitely getting close, but the defense reads the scoreboard as well. They're going to back up and make them really earn it.
And look at this, it's a fake. And the fake will work. He's going to have a 1st down. It's a big play that time on the fake punt, and they're able to move the chains as they convert on 4th and long. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That's over the middle and caught by Ayuk. It'll be a gain of 5. A give running left, it's McCaffrey. And they'll get to him just inside the 15, even after that strong run we witnessed.
2 yards still to go. Third down now.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. The gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 3 yards is the gain that time, second and goal. Back to throw. Purdy. And it's caught. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 5 yards that time on the completion. And now it's third and goal. They'll try and power it in with Juszczyk. And across the goal line into the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. Kyle Juszczyk. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out. Final play of this third quarter. Back now in Houston. It's 49er football, but some ground to cover. They find themselves behind as we hit the fourth and final quarter.
Another run with McCaffrey on second down.
And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go for a touchdown. But the runs that really make it work are the ones where you just get what you need, right? And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving the guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a third down.
They go play action here. Purdy
gets this one to Juszczyk. Only able to gain a couple there. And that's going to make it fourth down. He got out of bounds. That's a good thing, but still short of the first.
And now, since this brings up fourth down, the defensive play caller, grab your nerves, because now you don't want to be so amped up that you give them a first down by getting out of your lanes, but you also don't want to just lay back and let them have it easily.
They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on fourth.
A new lease on life after the fourth down conversion. Here's first and 10.
Up the gut, McCaffrey. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line.
52 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
On second and very short, Purdy. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground.
Jalen Petrie picking up the sack on a safety blitz. Out of the gun, Purdy. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 24-yard line. Well, your QB's been sacked 4 times in the game already, and they're the holding call.
And you know darn well the offensive line coach is frustrated and upset that he's been hit that many times already. He doesn't really care that they hold now. Just don't let him get hit anymore.
And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 29-yard line. On first down, this is McCaffrey. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
Holding offense.
So not a lineman, but the tight end instead this time, drawing the holding call.
And more what you're getting with tight ends are guys who are much more receiver than blocker. They may be willing, but that might not be their thing. Oftentimes, they'll be the ones getting the penalties.
And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line.
Second down and 3.
Operating from the gun, Purdy. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side.
And Kittle going to have a 49ers first down as he's down inside the 15.
What a methodical drive this is turning out to be. That time 9 yards, and the sticks move again. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. McCaffrey running up the middle. And this carry terminated at the 8-yard line. Good stick skill showing the power, but just not much room to operate. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Looking to throw. Purdy. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. It'll be a loss of only a couple on the sack, but now it'll bring up 3rd down.
And the noise got to be an issue now offensively. Here's 3rd and 6. Purdy from the gun.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And across the chalk.
Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line. 1st and 10.
At their own 27.
And he'll start by handing this off to McCaffrey. And he'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Short gain there to start overtime.
Almost a tester play, wasn't it? Wanted to see if the guys on defense were going to fit the gaps the correct way, because we're in overtime. So it's not just physical tiredness out there, right? Mentally, are you still doing what you're supposed to do? And they were up to the task on that play.
And certainly fatigue on both sides of the football. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey.
And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4.
2nd and 6.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1? Back to throw. Purdy. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 33. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And not much running room. Down to the 32. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Purdy bootlegging it.
They'll roll him out right. Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. He's up to 87 yards receiving now, and it's a first down. Well, good start for him under center here in overtime. Now 3 of 3.
And this is where you have to know who you have playing quarterback. You've got a confident thrower right now, someone who's taking care of the ball, but not being timid as well, and is moving the team downfield. That opens up your playbook and allows you to dial up some big shots if you want them.
Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds.
86 yards now for McCaffrey. It's a first down. McCaffrey diving for the end zone, and he'll get there. Touchdown.
So the victory here for San Francisco.
Well, on one side of this, Charles, an impressive victory. On the